Just the other week, my RuneScape house was visited by two Jagex moderators, Mod Yuey and Mod Frosch, as well as the RS Guy, Presleak, and NY channel from the RuneScape community, to showcase some of the houses from the 120 construction update on RuneScape.
I am your host, Mod Yuey. Mod Frosch is one of our designers on Player-Owned House.
Lovely to be here. Go and have a look at some houses.
Very special welcome to the RS Guy.
Hello, hello. I am so excited to tour some player-owned houses. I'm looking forward to it.
And also very special welcome to Presleak and NY channel. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm good. Not actually the best at architecture, so I'm really excited to see what everyone else does, and I can steal ideas from everyone.
I'm excited for it. Like, I cleaned my house, I mowed it, I trimmed the hedges. It's all open.
He bullied me to make mine nice.
I did. I did.
And today I'm inviting you into the house while giving you some fun little facts about it as well, while also including comments from the RuneScape Housing Committee. So welcome to Storm Manor. To start us off, we've got the aquarium on the outskirts of the property. Initially, there was more pathways leading into this house, but due to some decoration limit restrictions, I had to close that off. This room features the bathysphere that takes you down into the aquarium room itself, a stuffed bass and swordfish on this wall, with a stuffed shark on the wall over there, and of course some additional trophies on the wall there. So there's a lot of trophies in this room.
A popular choice to put the aquarium in an outhouse, it seems.
Yeah.
Next up, we can enter into the yard itself. The yard features 2 magic trees and 2 fountain areas, as well as a sand pit over on the far side and the pet house, letting the pets roam around the premises, as well as over to my neighbors' houses.
I'm a big fan of the pet forest as well. I think it's really clever to put the pet house all the way to the edge so that your pets can roam in the nature and get on the beach outside of the actual house grounds.
I had too many pets in there at one point, so it was just flooding the entire estate, so I had to cut
No,
down
it's
quite a lot on that.
clever.
One thing I really wanted to get right was making sure the edge of the property felt seamless into the house. That meant getting grass along the edge so you can't really see the seam of where the housing area begins and where the general surroundings are. Adding some natural trees and rocks as well to the outside so that it just blends nicely into the environment rather than the empty squares that you often see around people's houses.
I love the sandcastle you've got out here as well.
Thank you. It was really difficult getting it that tall, but I managed to in the end.
It was difficult? Why?
Well, because it's so tall, you know, it's hard getting the sand to stay in one space, you know.
Very good.
I'm a big fan of colorful flowers, so I've spread those out across the garden. There's also some really neat tech about the garden, which I'll share with you in a little bit. It has to do with the pathing of your player character. Now, the house itself is a mixture of form and functionality. I wanted it to look nice, but also be very convenient to use. Also, I wanted to make sure there was a natural pathway leading up to the mountain that you'll notice on the island itself that the houses exist on, making sure that this area also feels natural and integrated into the surrounding area with the grass. While I would have liked to add a little bit more grass on the back here, closer to the house, hit the housing decoration limit, so there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm liking this one because it's very different from the other ones we've seen so far. There's a lot of
This is
original happening
Storm Manor.
here.
Wow.
As for the pathing thing I mentioned, you will generally start here when you enter the house itself, and regardless of where you try to walk to, you will always stay on the path. Let's say you want to go to the mountain, Rainy will run over here and stay on the path always. This is intentional. I've made sure the decorations fit naturally into the environment while also keeping optimal pathing. I often check my aquarium once every week as well, so I made sure that nothing obstructs the bathysphere click box when I click on it. So if I click back there, you'll see that Rainy still stays on the path and runs into this house here. So entering from the outside, no matter where you go from this location, you will stay on the path. Say you enter the house and you'd like to go into one of these rooms over here. If you click on one of those rooms, you'll notice that Rainy will stay on the pathway when walking over there as well. If you want to go over here, Rainy will still stay on the pathway. If we want to leave the property, Rainy will also still stay on the pathway as he runs across here, over here, and then out. With potentially the one exception being that he will go off the path a little bit here, but still not step on the flowers. Do not step on the flowers, please. So you get a nice scenery when you enter the house. You've got your spirit tree here and your fairy ring right next to each other, so you can easily access those. And upon entering the house, if you're facing north, you can surge once to get the exact distance to restore at the Altar of War. This also lines up perfectly for diving into the western room where all the teleports are. Trust me, a lot of thought has gone into this house. Speaking of, this is the teleportation room. It's relatively conveniently placed close to the portal, so you can get here very fast if you're trying to get somewhere. It has the ornate jewelry box with all different kinds of jewelry locations, the obelisk for wilderness teleports, the ritual marker taking you to Daemonheim. That thing was expensive to make. And a Saren teleport stone that takes you to all of the Prifdnis locations. This room also features the Falador Massacre painting. It doesn't have any use, it's just there. If we then make our way up to this room, this is the bedroom. I will say I think I prefer the mahogany furniture, but certain mahogany furniture doesn't provide as many benefits as the new Eternal Magic ones. So these are all Eternal Magic furniture. A lot of them are simply cosmetic, but there are some fancy boxes here. For example, for clue scroll items, fancy dresses, the toy box for holiday items, and then over on this side, over by the desk here, you've got the magic wardrobe and the gilded armor case. I also kept a screen here in case you want some privacy while changing clothes. So this is the achievement hall. This is where all of my capes have been displayed. The Runefest skill chips from 2017 are displayed here as well. And the house diorama that was given to players on the release of 120 Construction. Alongside this, we've got all the different Castle Wars armor on the wall and all the different armor displays that you can have.
Oh, I really like the armor and
dry
cape.
on some of them.
Now, if we make our way into a work-in-progress room, the trophy room, this is where I've been collecting boss trophies for the past couple weeks now.
I've got a question about your achievement room. Is there
Yes.
something planned for all of these pedestals, or do they just exist for in case of finding things? Like, is there something that you want to put next to the Glacier core?
Yeah, I'm looking for the Magister pillar at the moment, the soul altar.
Nice.
soul,
Yeah, that one is
pillar,
so
yeah.
sick.
When I have one.
And then, grats.
I've wrapped up all of the Rex Matriarch heads, the Calphite Queen, as well as the King Black Dragon are heads I had from earlier. Har Aiken head is one I got from the Fight Kiln on 4 kill count. I got fairly lucky with that one. We've then got Ziliana's wings and Kirill Tsarotz's shoulder guard. Currently still hunting for some God Wars Dungeon 1 trophies. We've got the Dagnoth King's heads over here. Those took about 300 kills, I believe. Her mod's helmet has been added there as well. And then sort of the centerpieces are the Queen Black Dragon's shackles, as well as the Archglaive core. I've been looking for the Magister Soul Obelisk, but I cannot buy the keys at the moment. They're going up in price fast, so I'm just gonna put that on ice for now, and I've got a nice display here regardless. So
I think you're getting Wazzy a little nervous. How many do you have?
Oh, I haven't counted. I think all of them are in this room.
let's make our way into the kitchen. The kitchen features a pizza oven as well as a range for your grilling. I've also placed down the potion cauldron in here because it felt thematically appropriate, and it allows me to run through the trophy room on my way to pot up before bossing. So it's kind of like a motivational factor seeing the trophies.
Oh, the
love
lobster
the crab.
rug in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's a
Ah,
nice
yes.
touch. Very nice touch.
Like Florin would
Thank
be
you, thank you.
pleased.
I also really like the decorations that they added to some of the different countertops, so I wanted to include that into the kitchen. Though I believe these are only oak countertops, so it was strange that the mahogany ones didn't have any additional items on top, they were all empty. A lot of the items in here are teak still because that is the highest level of thing you can currently make. But if mahogany or higher were to release at some point, I would surely upgrade those. Also looking to get a golden sink in here at some point when I feel like spending some money. So this is the study room. This is coincidentally also where you would eat, and it's connected directly to the kitchen. I've added some trophies in here as well from Slayer, as well as an astronomy chart there next to the mahogany telescope. This room is meant to be a little bit dimly lit, so we've got a darker floor panel here with a fireplace and of course the bear skin rug in front of the fireplace, which you often see in cabins, and then mahogany lectern as well as a bookcase for your studying needs.
And the bear skin rug in front of the fireplace, classic.
If we then move on over to the workshop over here, got a bit of more of a grainy texture on the floor here. Also this little dorky cat rug is something I really like to look at. I went for a little bit more of a rough vibe in here to get all the different kinds of tools you would imagine to have in a workshop. I don't believe the whetstone is necessary, but it felt like a nice little additional detail. The armor repair stand is the main useful thing I would say that I use in here.
Oh, people are fighting in my workshop. Don't break anything.
Hey,
Just made
hey,
everything.
break it up.
Take it outside, people. Take it outside.
Oh, take it outside. Wait, the one.
And then finally in this room here, I have not selected what altar I want yet. I'm leaning towards the Saren altar, but I have not unlocked it yet, so probably what I'm going to end up with at some point. At the moment, it's just I guess a godless room, you could say, minus the Saradomin statue.
I love the altar room
Animals.
with the cat rugs.
If it was up to me, I would add twice as many things into each of the rooms and just fill them completely, but I am at 298 out of 300 furniture at the moment. and I'd say a third of that is in the garden itself.
I'm so amazed with you guys making such big homes and like being able to fill out everything and make it like the surrounding area look so good.
With all the stuff
it's
that's
been
in the
balanced
garden,
out.
that's
Right?
Thank
Got
you.
to
Beautiful.
be
Kudos to you, man. This is awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful home. Thank you for the tour.
Great outside,
for
great
visiting.
inside. Brother.
Yeah. Wow.
Now a little fun feature over here that I was hoping someone would notice at the house party, but actually one player noticed it and told me about it after everyone left. If you look at the roof here, you'll notice that there is actually a second floor here, and yet there are no staircases that go up to it. I've done that because I quite liked the idea of having a balcony on the end over here, and I don't believe you could get that without being on the second floor. It also helps with differentiating the roof so it doesn't look all the same all the way across. There was originally going to be 2 more rooms upstairs, but as you can see, there's nothing in these rooms. I intended to fill them, but I sort of ended up running out of decoration space, so I figured I'd keep the aesthetic of the second floor while removing access to it for now. At some point, I will run out of space in the trophy room though, and need to build up to a second floor to add more trophies into another section, but that's a problem for later. And I think that pretty much covers the entire house. I was on the fence about making a cozy tiny cottage and just filling it up to the brim with stuff, or if I wanted to actually expand it into a sort of mansion style, and I ended up going with this, which I'm really happy I did. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent on building all of this and planning it. It was a challenge, to say the least. Like I say, I could probably fit in twice as many decorations in here if I really wanted to, but the decoration limit has stopped me. Now every week I'm just waiting for the decoration limit to be raised. So if you think the house looks really cool and you want to nominate it for a Golden Gnome Award for Best House, you can do so. There's a link in the details below. I'll leave a pinned comment to the Golden Gnome Award form. As for the future of the house, I'm looking to replace one of the fountains with a Gothixian altar once I have all the altars unlocked, either this one on the left or the one on the right here. I also haven't filled out much of the Grandmaster Portal Nexus yet. I've been waiting for law runes to kind of settle in price. They were extortionately high for a while there. I'm also thinking if they release holiday themed decorations for maybe Halloween or Christmas, I could swap that out for the garden area to kind of theme the garden area for whatever season it is. We'll have to wait and see what RuneScape cook up for decorations in the future. Having a bunch of dead trees out here and pumpkins laying around would be really cool for Halloween though, so I do hope that's something that they decide to do. Needless to say, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite update of the year. I've had absolute blast building this place. Very much looking forward to seeing how they expand on it in the future as well. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed the house. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in another video.